Up here. We'll get ready to turn some 20 laps here in the Legend cars. Once again, I'm Terry Radford. We're going to do a free preview here for our Facebook social media people. We'll wait for that to go live here in just a second. We'll welcome all of those fans for tuning in, but good to see it.
Terry, there we go. You muted my mic. We playing switcheroo with the headsets, and it's been great broadcasting with you, Terry. But I'm going to tag out and let the lovely Miss Ashton is going to come in and handle it throughout the rest of the night.
Yeah, we'll say hello to our Facebook viewers. I hope here soon. I believe we are live there. Got some viewers tuned in. Welcome to the wonderful time here at Anderson Motor Speedway. U.S. Legend Car is going to turn 20 laps here for this feature. My name is Terry Radford. It's absolute awesome to call this one. We'll put the starting lineup up here momentarily. We'll throw the ticker up there when they come across the start-finish line. We start the scoring process here. It will be 20 laps. There we go. Johnson start on the pole. Thompson's going to start in second. That would be the 55T that is going to be starting there. That's Mitchell Thompson from Fountain Inn, South Carolina. 6 wins on the season, 7 top 5, 7 top 10s. Leads the points by 60 over Zach Alexander, who's going to start right behind him in third. Then you got the, that's a different Thompson. That's more than one in the field. There's a ton of them here. You got the 65 of Burdett, the 43 of Plesko, Cozier, Graham, Wessel, Jimenez, Hoop, Hopper, and then Flagan, and then you've got Congme. That's going to start 13th in the 15C. Pace truck comes down and in. It's time to go 20 laps U.S. Legend Car racing at Anderson Speedway. Oh, in turn one, they're junking them. 62 goes up and in. I believe that is with the 7. They connected there. And that is turn one chaos, Ashton.
Yes, it absolutely is. These cars are super resilient, though. They'll be able to get that back on the track. We see a lot of times those bumpers just hook on each other, and coming out of those turns, it's sometimes can be a little bit more difficult for these guys. So we'll see how they're able to get them unhooked and keep going.
You see the hands in the car of the 62 of Zach Alexander, who is currently second in the points from Mountainville, South Carolina. He has 5 top 10s, or 6 top 10s, 5 top 5s, 60 points off of the points lead of Mitchell Thompson in the 55T. But we do want to thank all of our fans who are tuning in on our live stream here on Facebook. You can catch the remaining action once we are done with the 20-lap feature of the U.S. Legend cars. You can catch the mass street stocks. You can catch them for 50 laps if you go over there to pitrow.tv. Start your subscription today. You'll catch all of the action on demand or live. Good subscription to have. I just renewed mine myself, and always good to catch every bit of the Carolina Pro late models, the crate modified. You get some pure stock racing. Who knows where you're going to find Pit Row TV at? But we are everywhere, to quote my buddy Evan Pasoko, everywhere.
Looking at these cars, I want to note the large amount of sedans we have in this field. It's I used to work for U.S. Legend Cars, and the less popular body style for sure, but there's quite a few of them out there running today.
There is a good bit of them, and good to see all of these young drivers coming out and racing. As we got the drivers unhooked, not a whole lot of damage there to the 7. Not a whole lot for the 62 of Alexander either. And the 7, I believe, would be Brandon Johnson. from Cashiers, North Carolina. Third in the points. So a lot of drivers early on points-wise not having the night that they need. Now they got to come through this field to make anything back up. 60 points and 76 points off for Alexander and Johnson in second and third here at the Anderson Motor Speedway for these drivers as of the 14th, the last time that they raced here. Don't want anybody to forget what's going to be coming up next Saturday night, August 26th at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It is the 2023 Marty Ward Memorial Shrine Race is going to be here. It's going to be 97 laps in Memorial for Marty Ward. So come on out, support Anderson Motor Speedway, support whoever streams that race, or if it is streamed or not. Come out here and support your local short track. One that goes in the air. From our flag man. We're bunching them up.
We're going to get all 13 of these legend cars double stacked here as they're coming back down through turn 2, eager to get that good restart. We saw from the initial restart they were all eager bumper to bumper with each other going down that back stretch.
We'll see here what Thompson does when they come across the start-finish line in the T55. We'll get it going as the pace truck has left the, we have a car stopped. Turn 2 off the exit. That's the 10. And that 10 would be Graham. Has stopped it right there. We'll wait for a push. We've doubled them up. We were ready to go back green flag racing here to finish this feature out. We did not complete a lap, so 20 laps are still remaining here. We see the tow truck coming around. That's probably the most interesting thing I've ever seen with the tow truck.
They look like they're having a good amount of fun out there on that tow truck tonight.
They're definitely having a good time on that tow truck. I don't want to ride that thing. Wonder if they'll let me. Think you'll let me on the tow truck? No? No tow truck. No tow truck ride for the broadcast guy. I'm here. That the 10 gets going down the back straightaway. We'll double them up here. We'll get back green flag racing with 20 laps to go. If you're in the stands, don't forget to go visit the souvenir shop. Also, do not forget to go visit the concessions. They have a ton of things down there, and they're wonderful people. The lemonade is phenomenal. The burger was great. The fries were, they were the best fries I've ever had. But good people down here at Anderson.
Yes, for sure. And don't forget those donuts. Those were definitely one to try if you're looking for something sweet out here. They were absolutely amazing.
Good cinnamon. It's something you don't ever get on a good donut anymore. And the donut talk will always continue here when legend cars are on the field, unless it's the Masters class. Then it's Insurers and Naps. As the field is in the hands of the starter, we're going to tell them to double up once more. We have unbinded this field. Very strict here from the flag stand that he wants them to be tight like sardine cans on this restart, and this is exactly what he's going to get.
Yes, that flagman's most certainly got it under control as they're rolling through turn 3 right about now.
Giving him the patient signal here. We'll get ready to go. Flagman's in control of this field. Green flags back in the air. 20 more laps to go here at Anderson Motor Speedway. It's too wide racing through turns 1 and 2, and a good field separation right here as they go down the back straightaway.
Going into turn 3, we see both those Thompsons still in that top 4, still running side by side as they come out of turn 4.
Turn 4 down the front straightaway. We'll finally see separation of your top 2 drivers. Now you see the battle for third on the field as there is debris in turns 3 and 4. Wait for the caution flag to wave. Field comes riding through it, and caution flag waves, and that's a whole bumper, and the 62 has went deep into that one, and you see it on your screen. There is the debris in the corner, and that is a huge chunk of a fender there.
Yes, someone's most definitely missed an offender for sure, and that 62 just barely missed it.
And there's the culprit. There is the culprit of the 67, or the 62 that was just involved in that accident. That's Zach Alexander, who is caught up in this incident, lost the fender cover to that legend car, and not race over for him. You don't necessarily need them in this, but That was a decent shot into that damage.
And we're going to see the tow truck come out once again, heading over to turn 4 to pick up that debris that was left on that track.
Do want to thank the fans who were tuned in on Pit Road TV on their Facebook page to tune in and stay with us here as we are live here at the Anderson Motor Speedway. We'll start a festive conversation since we were on the donut talk, mind you. Is favorite donut of all time potentially, as I want to thank the people that are going there. I'm a Boston cream guy myself. Anything or Bavarian cream-filled donut. To quote the great Weird Al Yankovic, do you have any bear claws? Any cinnamon rolls? And all they had was one box of starving weasels. He took the starving weasels.
Wow. Wow.
Can you name the song?
No, I cannot.
Albuquerque. From Weird Al Yankovic.
Okay.
Way back when I was a little bitty boy, living in a basement of a box of my grandmother's house. Yeah, you know the place.
Yeah. A donut that you definitely got to try, though, Duck Donuts. They have them all over the place, but they have a maple donut with bacon on it. We were talking about bacon on donuts earlier.
We were.
Absolutely amazing, absolutely phenomenal.
I would say Tom's Donuts House in Savannah, Georgia, where I currently reside. He swings by quite often, and I absolutely love the donuts. I did my fantasy football draft here with them today, and huge fan of some donuts of all kinds, but more specifically the ones that come from Tom. Thompson & Thompson, it sounds like a law firm, leads your field to the green flag here in just a moment with Kozer and Burdett with Plesko back there. Your top 5. Field still in the hands of your flag man. 19 laps to go for the U.S. Legends cars here at Anderson Motor Speedway.
They're rolling into turn 2, still side by side. Thompson & Thompson battling, going down that backstretch. But that 55 of Thompson is able to pull ahead.
The 55 of Thompson does get the advantage on the T55 of the other Thompson. He's going to roll it here. The blue 55 leads Kozier there in the P3 position. You see the battle right there. It's going on between the 65 of Burdett and Plesko. That's your fight. Now we go back just a little bit further here. Contact's made there. 2 drivers in the 7 goes around in 3 and 4. Caution flag number 3 waves here at the Anderson Motor Speedway. Never mind, we redacted the caution just like they redacted the Indy cars from iRacing's platform. As there's the 27, he goes to 3rd. Got around there. That was a great battle between him and Plesko, or Burdett. Sorry, Kozier and Burdett gets it done. Plesko puts himself in 5th. He's going to try to make a rally up here to the front. Ashton, a lot of these drivers having just a little bit of an issue here.
Yes, that 65 is staying right on the back bumper of that 27 car, hoping to get a little bit of a run up there. But yeah, they're definitely all cutting it really low in the corners.
Do want to thank the people watching on Facebook, and Scott Lynch can't wait for the Carolina Pro Late Models and George Phillips to take the track. Very good driver and a legend car driver in his own right. So it's only fitting that we show legend cars here for you. If you want to watch the Citrus Safe number 6, take the green flag from the pole this afternoon. You have to go to pitroad.tv. Start your subscription today. Be a part of the family. The fight still sits here for 3rd. That is Kozier and Burdett with Plesko right there in 5th. We'll stay single file here for that spot. There's nothing for the race lead. It's the 55, the blue 55 of Thompson, and the T55, the black car, is going to be 2nd. But you see the fight for 4th, and Ashton, it's heating up big time.
Yes, it is. That 27 looks like it's running a little bit of a different line than that 65 and that 43, but that 43 of Plesko is closing that gap on Burdett.
There's your race leader. That's Thompson in the 55. He's starting to stretch this out big time. That's about 10 to 15 legend cars that have separated him from this field. It has been an absolute, it's been an absolute snooze fest for the rest of the field, because he has took off in a hurry. The only people not taking a nap at the moment, other than our master class when we see them on USLegendCars.tv, would be Kozier, Burdett, and Plesko. They have been fighting all race long. We've seen 3 caution flags thus far. We hope to not see any more this afternoon. And we continue the fight for the P3 spot.
Plesko slowly closing that gap on Burdett, that 65 car, but it seems like he's losing a little bit down the backstretch. He's really good entry on going into those corners, but is not able to catch him down that backstretch quite yet. Will he have enough time with 8 laps to go?
8 laps of them remaining for you to go to pitrow.tv to start your subscription today. That is pitrow.tv. It's good to see people maybe leaving the Facebook to go get their subscription to watch the remaining action that we do have here. You can catch the mass street stocks. They're up next. Then we're going to take an intermission. We're going to talk some hockey as well with the Swamp Rabbits from Greenville coming down here to entertain us. And then we're going to see some pure stock racing, which is always one of my favorites other than vintage. And we'll see the Carolina Pro Late models for 100 laps and 50 laps for the Carolina Crate Modifieds. Cannot thank those sponsors enough, especially Appalachian Moccasins, for sponsoring our pole award, giving $100 to the winners. Can't thank them enough. Lap traffic starting to play into a factor here. That's your race leader, the blue 55. He goes underneath the 15C. That's Con Jimmy. I said it right this time. It was in my ear the entire time, but the 15C goes 1 lap down with 4 laps to go when he crosses the line.
Thompson, Kozier, Burdett, and Plesko still your top 5. Thompson, you see, getting a little bit in that lap traffic right now, but is not making him sweat at all, as he's still holding a major lead over Thompson in second.
Major is an understatement. He is gone. I mean, gone. You see the distance. That was the 55 that just come off the exit of 4. Then you still see this battle. It has not ended. Plesko, Burdett have been at it all race long. 3 laps to go here for the Legends, and that fight's happening in turn 2. The leader's off of 4. He's crossing the line. 2 laps to go.
That 43 right on his back bumper. He looked like he was going to peek down a little bit, but he is going to take it side by side. Going into turn 1, he's going to fall right back behind him. Still looking to take that spot with 2 to go.
White flags in the air. 1 lap to go for the 55 of Thompson. He's got lap traffic in front of him. Those 2 are side by side. They were involved in the earlier incident down the back straightaway, just a little bit loose. And into turns 3 and 4, the 55 of Thompson led wire to win the U.S. Legend Cars at Anderson Motor Speedway.
Thompson, your leader, with Thompson coming in second. Kozier, Burdett, and Plesko closing out that top 5. Now we're going to go down to victory lane here in a couple of moments and talk to our winners, as Thompson, like we said earlier, kind of sounds like a law firm is pulling into victory lane. He's going to take a quick little victory lap there, enjoy that celebration. Let's talk about that beautiful race car he has. That blue is definitely stand out in this field and is gorgeous, gorgeous color that we like to see. We wanted to thank all of our fans once again who tuned in on Facebook, and make sure you go over to pitrow.tv right now and sign up for your subscription so that you can continue watching all the racing action here tonight. We got tons of it. We got pure stocks, we got mass street stocks, crate modifieds, Carolina Pro Late models, all sorts of good stuff. As Thompson is climbing out of his car slowly but surely there down in victory lane. We're going to chat with him here in a moment.
We'll wait for Mitchell to get out of this beautiful Legends car, and he's already taken the checkered flag. He got it done here this afternoon, the excitement on his face, and man, you walked away from him early right there. Didn't have much of a fight on your hands, but the lap traffic was there. Did you feel any pressure when you went to lap them on the final lap that maybe them going side by side would cost you this victory here at Anderson?
I'm always pretty cautious around lap traffic because I don't want to tear myself up out in the lead, but kind of wanted to prove a point tonight. We've been having problems with the car. We've been winning, but ain't been running as good as our potential is. We found a bad shock on the car. We come out here, and it's just hooked up now.
Hooked up indeed. You walked the dog on him. That's Mitchell Thompson. He got it done here in the U.S. Legends. That's your winner at Anderson Motor Speedway. We'll go back here and grab second place. And there's another Thompson. And the Thompson and Thompson show, not the log group like you see on TV, but what did you need to catch him there at the little bit? You were with him for about 5 laps, and then it started to fade. What did the car need to get you up here to win it?
Probably what I needed most. I work on that car too, so I probably need to screw it up. That would have been my best shot. I mean, we've struggled. He's won every race here this year but one, and has not been happy one night. I mean, we've been struggling with a shock package, and we finally come out and got it tested the other week, and he says it's best it's ever been. It looked like it tonight.
Definitely looked like it, and that's a dominating run for this one. And for the man who works on it comes home second. Give it up for your top 2 finishes here at the U.S. Legends Cars at the Anderson Motor Speedway. Stick with us because, well, you see what's right there. We're going to get more racing action here at Anderson Motor Speedway and live on Pit Road TV.
Thank you so much, Terry Radford. He's going to make his way back up here, and they're going to finish celebrating down there in Pit Road. And once again, thank you to all of those fans who joined us on Facebook Live, and thank you to all the fans here at Anderson Motor Speedway. Make sure to log into pitroad.tv to catch all the racing action. And up next, we have 50 laps for the Mass Street